we got to keep it real. And Bernie doing all this ripping up top, somebody got to eat it. Somebody got to take a brick to the mouth. Ain't nobody just getting through that. If he crushing like that, the laws of comics says if somebody's crushing that hard, somebody's got to follow that. So who eating it? Who taking a brick to the mouth? Somebody eating it, bro. Somebody's eating it. It's just a fact you can't.
Well, back in the day, you know.
Gentlemen, we are back for another fabulous episode. Now, some of y'all didn't think I was going to come back. Some of y'all thought this shit was going to be canceled after the last show. But however, I told y'all about 3 years ago when I started telling these stories, I said, I'm going to bring my brother on the stage. And y'all got to hear his perspective. And you got to hear his side of the story as well as his phenomenal, dynamic storytelling ability. Ladies and gentlemen, with great pleasure, it brings me to introduce to you my brother. You guys know this man. This man is a legend, man. They should pay him for some of the stuff that he's coined. I've told him this. Hey, they owe you checks. They owe this man checks for the things that he's coined. We'll get into that later. But here with us on the couch for the D-Lay show is my brother, the legend. Bill Bellamy in this thing, man.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
He came. I told you he was coming.
Come on. I had to.
They thought I was bullshitting that you wasn't going to come.
No, I'll do it for you, bro. Anything.
Bill. Hey, bro, let me tell you.
Hey, man, we Birdman and Wayne.
Birdman and Wayne. Man, we could give you a story about the Birdman and Wayne thing.
Yeah, we got, you know, I was really excited about when you called me because, you know, I'm a big fan, too, of yours, you know, because, you know, you're naturally gifted with the gift of laughter, but you just, you know, you mean what you say and you say what you're going to do.
Bill, like real quick, the Birdman thing, I'm gonna start it.
You want me to tell him?
This is where that came from.
All right.
Now, I've been on the road with Bill. I've met Bill. Listen to this shit, Joey. Now, y'all not even know this. Right. I met Bill on MySpace. Think about it. I DM'd him and I said, hey, man, you know, if this is the real Bill Bellamy, man,
holla at me.
Man, what's going on? And the dude hit me back. He was like, yep, it's me. See you in Germany, nigga. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, that nigga hit me back on MySpace. Oh, and that was the beginning of the journey. But, man, he made a comment, the Birdman, Lil Wayne thing. I'm at the Comedy Store, I'm at the Laugh Factory one night performing.
Tearing him out the frame.
And Bill, I called Bill because me and Bill do stuff like this. We just got off the road. Like, Bill is a real student of the game.
Yes.
Like, we just got off the road doing 5 shows. 2 Thursday, 1 Friday, 1 Saturday, coming home on Sunday. Man, Bill Bellamy will be like, hey, man, you know, the Laugh Factory got a hot stage now. You want to go fall up in that thing? Hey, nigga, we just did 5 shows. I got this one joke I made. So that's who Bill is. Yeah. That's on top of, we on our way to the airport in the morning, coming back to LA, he's going over jokes. Hey, if I run this one bit back, I'm like, this nigga is this is me early on getting to find out who Bill Bellamy is on the road. So I'm like, man, this dude is really, like, he 20 years in and still punching up jokes. It's early in the morning. He don't have no show. He just punching up jokes. I was like, oh my gosh. So being on the road with you was definitely a mentorship for me to find out how to conduct yourself, how to be a celebrity, how to present your stuff, how to be professional, how to be on time. Like, and it's been consistent with you for your entire career. So I applaud that. Now,
thank you.
I'm on stage at the Laugh Factory, and me and Bill are planning to meet up at the Laugh Factory Chocolate Sunday. I'm on stage. Bill Bellamy pulls up.
So I pull up, right? So I knew when I text you, you was like, yo, B, I'm about to go up. So I'm like 10 minutes away. So I roll up to the Laugh Factory, right? It's packed like a motherfucker. And so the security dude know me and he know D-Lay. So he said, man, your son in there. He said, your son in there beating the brakes off these motherfuckers, right?
He dead serious.
I said, what? He said, man, he giving them the business. I said, that's what he do. So then I turned the corner, D-Lay tearing their ass out the frame. And then he go and introduce me. He got a standing ovation.
Yeah.
So then he introduced me, and then I go in and I get a standing ovation, right? So then it was crazy because they was like, damn, you niggas, what's going on with you niggas, man? I said, we Birdman and Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a good analogy because, you know, obviously I'm the older comic and you're like the Lil Wayne, but you know, I can't run my label without you.
Right.
I need Wayne.
I like that.
I need Weezy. I need Tucci.
Now,
Young Money.
Let me give you a little backstory on that security guard.
Yeah.
That security guard, if he knows you, you in.
Yeah.
Come through, man. Come on through here. Now, if he don't know you,
he give you, yeah.
he go Hollywood. I'm watching this particular Sunday. The first show is hot. You know, Chocolate Sunday's always packed.
Yeah.
Second show lying around the building.
Right.
Right? So people are coming out, hey, I'm supposed to be on the list. No list. You need to get to the back. Move to the back. There's no list right here. We're not doing the list right now. Move to the back. Real rude, talking loud in front of people.
Right.
So everybody ain't gonna wear that. Everybody ain't gonna wear getting fronted on like that.
Yeah.
So my man gets, another cat pulls up. He's in like a Mercedes, nice Mercedes. He gets out with his lady. In the car in front of them is another couple. Right? Now this dude is a nice sized guy. Looks like he does something. He looks like he's got his stuff together. So he's a nice sized guy. So he walks up and they're laughing and joking and just being real jovial, just happy.
Right.
He says, yeah, man, you say something to somebody, but you ain't worried about it because you know what you said, they definitely about to get, and you back to this other conversation. Hey, how you doing, man? I should be on the list for 3. So, man, we sitting there. My man says, I don't have your name. There ain't no list. We're not even doing the list right now.
Right.
So the man kind of looks, he's like, of course, I talked to Pookie already about it.
Yeah, we good.
My name should be on there. You need +3. My man he ain't even looking at this list. Ain't no names on the list. We not doing the list right now. So my man's partner was like, hey, bro, you ain't got to get, you're getting real aggressive right now.
Right.
No, because I've already told y'all, these grown ass men like kids. Right. I already told y'all.
Ain't no list.
Ain't no list. So I need y'all to back up.
Oh, my God.
So my man starts taking off his jewelry. The patron. Security dude was like, whatever you want to do. He hands the list to somebody. So now they squared off. I'm like, oh, shit. These both big dudes. Somebody going to sleep. Who? I don't know. Somebody going to sleep.
Somebody going to bed.
Dog, they both haul off. They swing at the same time. Bah! Both of them hit each other. Pop out. Woozy. Both of them woozy. Same time. Woozy. Everybody looking like, what the fuck? This is crazy. They both get up, gather themselves. Security grabbed the clipboard. He looked at it. He said, you say you got 3? Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on through there. Hey, no more lists. Nobody else. I said,
he needed a little bit of act right.
He needed a little act right, bro.
Yeah, that'll do it. That little ding upside your head to get you.
It'll get your ass right. Billy.
Yes.
Billy. Now, people have heard me share the Shamar Moore story, and that is a viral video on my page.
Yes.
You recently started tapping into it because you got a whole nother journey in which you express about it. Now, you've been knowing Shamar for years.
Yes, sir.
Y'all did the brothers. Y'all did all kind of shit together.
Hell yeah.
Shamar Wild.
Yeah.
Shamar Wild.
Shamar is like 2 people. Like, he's the ladies like, there's the sexy, good looking leading man guy.
Right.
Like when he drank, he like a college party dude.
Right.
I think he turned into like a white boy, like a crazy like white boy wasted. He get white boy. So, but it's fun though.
Right.
But you don't know where it's gonna go. It's like a pit bull with no chain. You don't know where that pit bull, wherever he feel like running, he gonna jump over the gate. Is he gonna run out in the street? You don't know because he ain't got no chain.
Right.
So we were in Tampa, and what was so hilarious about this story, he just, popped up on us.
I was gonna ask you, I'm like, because I came off stage and you and Shamar are in the green room.
Yeah, because what happened was he had told me weeks ago before that, yo, B, I'm gonna come check out one of your shows. And I was like, I was like, for real? He was like, nah, B, that shit look fun. I've been watching your Instagram, and you be having so much fun with your shows, man. I'm going to come check that shit out. I thought he was bullshitting, but he was dead ass serious. So when we was in Tampa, as I said in my video on my page that, you know, it was me, you, and Jay Reed and Big E, he was at the backstage door. And next thing I know, he's like, yo, B, come downstairs. I'm here.
Well, he hadn't called you prior to
No,
that.
he surprised me,
Okay.
which was dope. So when he got there, he was like eyes open, never been to no comedy show. And we had all that liquor in the green room.
So when he got there, he's not lit. He's sober.
No, he regular.
Okay, he regular.
So I didn't know he didn't eat though. You can't be around us if you ain't eat something, nigga.
He didn't eat though.
Man, you got to put something on your stomach. You know, he trying to keep his abs, so he probably eat like a kernel of corn.
Right.
So he was in the green room getting it in with Big E and started getting twisted. And so when I came off that first set, I remember you was like, your boy in there letting it go.
Right.
He was in that green room getting it.
Getting it.
So I'm like, I don't know how you gonna make it because we got another show.
You have 2 shows. And I already know, I know how Bill is. After his show, he wants to throw something to the audience as a surprise. Y'all didn't see this coming. So I know he's going to bring him.
Because we usually do our turn up.
Right.
And so, you know, during the Ladies Night Out tour, if you ever saw us on tour, you know at the end we always did like the turn up where we would invite ladies, you know, on stage. It's their birthday, anniversary, anything that's celebratory.
A tribute to the ladies.
Yeah, a tribute to the ladies. And we give out roses and stuff. But the trick of it was they didn't know we was gonna make them dance.
Right.
So once the first girl start dancing, they'd be like, "Oh snap!" Some girls would tap out, but some girls would be like, "Let's go."
Now he's got them all lined up on
All
stage, so y'all
lined
can
up.
see it. There's Bill on the stage in the front, in the back. It's about 10 to 15 women celebrating all different stuff. Big E is running the DJ spot.
Yeah. So real quick, I'm talking to Shamar, and I said, Shamar, listen, since you're here, I need a favor. I want you to be the surprise, you know, guest for the girls, because, you know, I know they're gonna go crazy. I didn't know how crazy. So he was like, yo, B, whatever, just give me this, what's the signal? I said, I'm gonna say this, and then you gonna just come out the audience. Nobody know, because he had a hat on and glasses,
Right.
remember? They didn't even know it was him. So I said, ladies, I got a special guest for you all the way from LA, Shamar Moore. And he comes up and he's kneeling. You remember this? And then all of a sudden, he stands up and he rips his shirt over the top of his head like Michael Jackson, right? And the women, it was like it took them a second to process.
Oh, that's him.
That's really him.
Right.
Bruh. Was the screams not?
They losing it.
The women were acting like the
They
beat.
losing
And he was like, yo, ladies, what's going on? He drunk than a motherfucker. And so, so he grabs this one girl and lifts her up in the air. And he's like talking to her like, you know, happy birthday, whatever. But she ain't got no panties on. But we don't know that until like he turns her and it's straight
Into the
ass.
audience.
It's
Straight
straight
ass.
ass. Everywhere. And then there was a dude in the audience. He was like, God damn, man, put my bitch down, man. Somebody get my bitch, man. God damn. So he didn't mean it, but you know.
He didn't mean it.
No, but
I remember the nigga, hey, put my bitch down.
Put my bitch down. God damn,
God
man.
damn, put my bitch
Damn,
down.
baby, come on now, TT. So anyway, make a long story short, it made one of the most unpredictable, funniest moments on the Ladies Night Out tour. It's more to come. We're going to give y'all a part 2, but we'll save it for another time. But we got a part 2, the after party. It's called the after party. Okay.
Man, I just thought about LT. Bro, there's so many fucking
Got a
stories.
million of them.
LT
Which
made him
one?
scream in Seattle. LT made him scream in Seattle, dog. It's so...
Yeah, we got it.
MW.
And then Boris Kojo came out that time when J. Joe came.
Oh my God. You know what? Start this goddamn camera. Man, I'm glad you did, because let me tell you something, people. Bill Bellamy. First of all, let me just share something with you. Let me have a moment of honesty and real. Joey, can I be real with the people? Be real with them, bro. Put your drinks, put your smokes down right now. Ladies and gentlemen, some honest, hot truth coming at you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bill Bellamy is the only headliner to keep me on the road with him. Now, I'm going to tell you what he told me. Because he dropped a lot of jewels on me over the years. I remember when I went on the road with Cat Williams. And I called Bill. I said, Bill, hey, man, I'm on the road with Cat. Cat about to line me up some dates. And, man, it's about to go down. Bill was like, word? Okay. I said, no. He already told me. We got the dates lined up. He was like, all right, delay. He's kind of sick. All right, nigga.
We gonna see.
We gonna see. And he was right. I did one goddamn show, one city with Cat, and it was out. And it's not a knock against Cat. I get it. Bill is a different type of entertainer. Let me explain something to you.
Right.
Your class has a lot of successful comedians. Mm-hmm. Not many of them are bringing guys on the road that are already headliners.
That are powerful. That are powerful comedians.
They're powerful comedians.
Yes.
Like, Bill told, I'll never forget this. I'm like, I don't think he's going to keep me on the road with it. And I'm going to tell you what you told me. We were in Germany. We're in Kaiserslautern, Germany.
Kaiserslautern, yes.
And
I remember that day.
We're sitting at the table, and Bill said to me, hey, man, I love your comedy. I think you're funny. When we get back to the States, I'm going to do whatever I can to help you. I'm going to bring you on the road with me.
Right.
I said, shit, that nigga ain't going to bring me around. Ain't no way. Ain't nobody keeping me on the road with him, period. Oh, we do our first date. I forgot where we are, but we do the first date. And I went up and killed. And he went up and killed harder. I said, God damn. This nigga got some shit.
Nigga, I got levels to this shit.
So I remember talking to him. We talking about our sets. And he was like, hey, bro, go out there, do your shit.
Do your whole shit.
All your shit.
Yeah, go
like,
hard.
Some people tell you that, but they don't mean that.
Right.
They're just saying it because you're supposed to say the shit. He says it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy is really, he's serious about it.
You're the only comedian that opened up for me that got a standing ovation in front of me.
I can tell you about that night. That night. Joey, would you like to hear about that night?
It was Arlington,
We're in
Texas,
Arlington, Texas.
At the Arlington Improv.
At the Arlington Improv.
And D-Lake was getting ready for something for BET.
Yes! Ooh, good memory.
Yeah, I remember it all.
Memory.
And so what happened was, we were, when we were during the day, we was going over the set, and I said, D-Lake, what we got to do is we gotta cut the fat out. Let's just get right to these jokes. We're gonna go from A, B, C, D to E to F to G, and then we're gonna close out. So that your joke, your set would just keep building and pow, 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 pow. So he was like, yo, okay, cool. So that show was to try out if what we planned was gonna work.
For the TV.
When I tell you this brother went on stage and gave it to him, bam! You ain't giving no room to breathe.
No, 777s is what we call
Triple sevens. Every 7 seconds, somebody laughing. Every 7 seconds, somebody is laughing. If you miss a beat, you gonna hear it. But if you really killing it, them 777s is coming. It's just coming like a wave, right? This dude stood up the entire sold out show. I remember how you closed. You said, good evening, everybody. My name is D-Lay. And you just went out and they stood up. I'll never forget it. And I was watching it.
And let me tell you, I remember the feeling because the first time I went out with Bill, the very first time I went out with him in Tampa, I saw him do some shit. I was like, what the fuck is he doing? What is that?
Yeah, it was the first day was
He
Tampa.
did an hour of fire and says, he's got the crowd on the roll. He's killing them. He was doing this joke about Oprah Winfrey.
Oh yeah,
Oprah Winfrey, yeah. and the wife looking out the window saying, "You need a blue suit."
Correct.
Killed every time.
Yes.
So this is my very first time out with you. He was like, "I'm Bill Bellamy," and this nigga walked and dropped the whole motherfucking mic onto the stage, act like it wasn't even a part of his act no more, and walked off the stage. I'm standing on the corner of the building like I'm watching this. He just dropped the motherfucker.
I just dropped it and walked off.
He said it like I'm gonna say my name, but y'all clearly know who I am. I'm Bill Bellamy. And he dropped it and walked off. And he walked right up to me. And I said to him, I said, hey.
I never forget that shit.
I said, hey.
I never forget that shit. Because I had this set of life. It was one of them sets where every joke hit hard. bam, bam. And when I hit him with that last one, boom, but you're going to wear a blue suit. I just walked off because there's nothing else to talk about.
When he walked up to me, he shook my hand. I said, "You always do that?"
Just like that?
Just
I remember
like that? Yeah. He said, and he swagged me out. He was like, yeah. He just walked the fuck off. Crowd still standing. He nigga walked away. We at the Tampa Improv. He walked through the double doors and went up the elevator.
Yeah.
We go up the elevator. It's another level. It's 3 levels.
Yes, sir.
We go up to the 3rd level. It's sold out. We open the elevator door opens. I'm standing behind him. I'm taking this shit in. The elevator door opens and it's the top level crowd. It's like, ah! And he swagged them motherfuckers off too. He was like, yeah. And this nigga walked up the stairs. Now here's the deal. It's not done. It's still another tier to the club.
Set, bro.
So he kills that. So he walks off onto that level. He walks towards the stairs. That takes him up to the next. Walks up. It's another line of people. They're standing right before he gets into the green room, and they're like, "Oh, swag them motherfuckers off too." Yeah, I got a second show, and walked off. And I said, "For me, that's the bar."
Yeah, it is. And that's that's the thing that I always wanted to show you and Jay Reed and Ali is that when you go on stage, your job is to kill, not to be okay, not to be all right. We got to kill. You got to be extraordinary because being extraordinary creates the way for you.
Right.
You got to give people something they never seen before. They gotta feel like they saw something that was so incredible. That's why I always go hard. Like you never see me take off on my set. I just go in. I go in every night, and you'll create another idea that you never did before. You'll think of something you never did. So just always commit, and you do that naturally. That's why you're so funny.
Let me tell you something. Mm-hmm. I didn't realize this until me and you started having dialogue. It didn't start with me. Like you've been putting beasts on stage. Chris Tucker. Like when Chris Tucker first popped off, like y'all did, was it Zima?
Yeah, we did the Zima tour together. He was.
What the hell is that like? You in the height of your career. Mm-hmm. You on MTV. You the first video jock we done seen black.
Yeah.
We ain't never seen that like that before.
Yes, sir.
So we seeing history in our face, and you are everywhere at this point.
Yeah, but the thing about it was, I got hot so quick, so it was just almost like
no internet.
No internet, and like MTV was the internet at that time. People watched MTV 3-4 times a day back then, and so I got MTV after Def Comedy Jam, and so I'm rolling. And then, Walter Lathan, shout out to Walter Lathan, because that was his first tour with me and Chris. And we both were 2 of the guys that popped off of Def Jam.
Right.
So Chris
who put that together? Walter put you and Chris together?
Yeah. He put the combo together.
Right.
But at this time, what was so funny, Chris might have had only 15 minutes material. So he had to open up.
Oh.
Because he didn't, but he was new.
He's, okay, so he hasn't tapped into... We definitely not.
He hasn't done any movies yet. No.
Friday.
He's just coming fresh off. No movies yet.
No Friday at all.
Fresh off of Def Jam.
Okay.
So he was, he probably had 20 minutes tops, but that 20 minutes was a motherfucker.
You doing an hour?
I'm doing an hour. He doing 20. So it worked. And he used to be like, "Man, when I'm gonna be funny as you, man? Man, you talk all day, man. How you have all them ideas, right? You know what I'm saying?" And I'm like, "Chris, because I just write." He was like, "Man, I don't know about you. I don't know about that yet. But one day I'm gonna do an album. I'm gonna do an hour and a half. But you gotta understand, he's looking at me because I already got an hour. He's brand new. But the good thing about it was he was so likable,
right,
and so charismatic, and he had the energy.
Right.
Like you have, like it's an energy.
This is the no money, no rush hour. Hungry Chris Tucker.
Like, man, if you ride me, you just practicing.
How many people? Oh, yes.
Remember that?
Yes.
Mama.
Y'all ain't doing no small. Y'all
I'm
doing
coming, mama.
Y'all doing big tours.
We doing.
How many seaters?
3,000 seaters.
3,000 seaters.
Yeah. And we selling them out. Yep. Because you got to understand, they knew Chris Tucker from that the Michael Jackson joke. And they knew me from MTV and Booty Call. So it was a perfect storm. It was a nice 1-2 punch. So we did that. Who else came up? Kevin Hart would open up for me.
But the tour, y'all, before everything, you guys were doing tours, like groups and pockets of,
like in the South, like we were doing like B markets, like we were doing like Charlotte, Raleigh, Augusta, Georgia. We were like rocking because those people in those B and C markets never see anybody.
Right.
Think about it. They was like, we had the whole town at our shows because that's how it was, and it was a blessing. Walter was smart enough to put together the right strategic dates, and we really did well.
I'm gonna pause you 1 second because I want to get back on that Def Comedy Jam tour because I happened to go to one. Like,
what city?
It was in Alexandria, my hometown, in Alexandria, and Bernie Mac was there. I can't remember who else was there, but I remember Bernie Mac.
What's the host?
No, he was headlining. Bernie Mac was. I don't know if he was sing. I don't know if it was. Maybe it wasn't the comedy tour, the whole tour, but he was headlining the tour.
Okay.
And he came in. The reason why I bring up Bernie because you've shared stories with me about Bernie, and people don't even realize what he was doing from the hosting position as a host. But he came to Alexandria, my little hometown, and the first joke he said, he was like, the promoter called me. He said, we're gonna go to Alexandria. I said, shit. I don't know the bitch. But if she got the money, and our little small town, the little C markets who don't get any of national televised talent, we are eating out the palm of his hand.
He had it like that.
And you got a chance to really work with the Mac man.
Yeah.
When he was, what the man doing on stage, man?
Bernie Mac is probably, and I'm not blowing no smoke. I'm telling you, he's probably one of the funniest people I ever seen perform live in my life. Like ever. Like, I mean, not funny, hilarious. Hysterics. People was running down the aisle. People jumping out their seats. High fives. He was that guy. And as the host, when people are coming in, trying to find their seats, trying to, get settled, he settled them. He sat you down and then made you jump up. He did that every night on Def Comedy Jam.
He's hosting.
Every night on the Def Comedy Jam tour, Bernie Mac got a standing ovation. As the host, can you imagine? It's different for me to come out and get a standing ovation because they already settled and he done set the pace. But to get it from the beginning when people are coming in late, looking, you got the flashlight people, you got people not sure if they in the right section. Bernie was just one of a kind.
So we got to keep it real. And Bernie doing all this ripping up top, somebody got to eat it. Somebody got to take a brick to the mouth. Ain't nobody just getting through that if he crushing like that. The laws of comics says if somebody's crushing that hard, somebody's got to follow that. So who eating it? Who taking a brick to the mouth? Somebody eating it, bro. Somebody's eating it. It's just a fact you can't.
Well, back in the day, it was tough. It was tough on Reggie McFadden and Royale Watkins. It was just rough.
Shout out to Royale.
Shout out to Royale Watkins. Shout out to
it was rough.
It was a tight position.
So he's coming up after Bernie.
I mean, they was the young cats in the game.
Oh, you gotta go first.
I was closing, so I didn't have to worry about it.
Give me the lineup.
So if I remember correctly, it would be one or two things. It would be Bernie open up with a smooth, crazy ass 15 to 20.
Okay.
He would introduce Royale Watkins. Then Royale would go past to Adele or Reggie, and then it would be me. And then there was a couple of them where it was Royale, Adele, Joe Torre, then me. Okay. And then I was always closing for whatever reason, but at that time it was pretty cool. But like if you had to go to that spot, whoever had that spot,
that number one spot.
Bernie, it was tough. It was tough. It was just tough, man. Kobe just got 80, and all you could do is hit maybe a jump or a layup or maybe.
And he's only doing 15 minutes up top?
15 minutes of thunder, bro. It's
what is it? Crowd work? What is he doing?
He's doing everything. He's a tornado. Bernie was unbelievable. I can't I wish we had video cameras back then to show you. Kid used to be falling out of the DJ booth laughing, man. Bernie was something else, bro. Ain't nothing to talk about. It was no disrespect to Royale and Reggie McFadden, but they had their hands full, bro.
So we love you, Royale. We both know Royale.
Yeah, that's my man.
He ate it. We've all.
Oh, he know. We all know it's tough to follow.
Give me the night you saw him brick to the face.
Who?
Royale brick to the face after Bernie.
That's every night.
I wasn't one time.
No, it's every night. Every night.
Hey, bro, I thought he took a flat once.
No, every night.
Every night.
You can't, bro. How do I explain to you how funny Bernie Mac?
Tony Roberts mixed with.
So you got Robin Harris.
Oh gosh.
So you just imagine putting the energy of Robin Harris, Tony Roberts. Who else got that kind of energy? I can't think of nobody else right now off the top of my head. Just slammed together, and then Bernie's natural charisma. It was a tornado, bro. People be like, "Where's Martin? I don't know where the motherfucker is." But my name is Bernie Mac, and I'm gonna tell you like a T.I. is. Kick it.
That's right, because they asking for Martin.
They was looking for Martin.
Right.
So Bernie had to prove every night that I don't know who you think I am, but I'm not Martin Lawrence, I'm Bernie Mac. So every night he had something to prove, and he put it out there, bro. It was the best. He was the best host. It was incredible because he set the bar so high. He got everybody in the mood for comedy. He got the room settled, and we used to do 2 shows. He did it every show, bro. With a Miller Lite. He had a Miller Life and a cigarette. I remember that was his thing. He was one hand back in the day. He used to always have a little gold bottle, the little short one.
And you came up in a rough. I talk about in my book, the Rough Comedy Club I came up in. You came up in a beast. Mm-hmm. You came up in the Peppermint Lounge.
Yes, sir.
The Peppermint Lounge.
It was the hardest club to do on the East Coast. Everybody know it. Everybody knew you could.
Who are the stars
you could sink
today
or swim?
That was back then.
Mike Epps would come through. Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, JB Smooth, Cool Bubba.
No deals. Nobody's got deals.
Nobody's got deals yet. Nobody. Steve Harvey, Bernie, Adele, some more. Let me go back in my head. Somebody. Chris Tucker came through. Because when you were coming to the East Coast from LA, you made that swing. Right. Like you would come to New York, you would come to Jersey, you would hit Philly, you would hit Jersey, and you would hit New York. That's your East Coast run.
Right.
And it wasn't too many clubs in Connecticut, but that was your East Coast run, and you had to come through me. So I got a chance to see everybody. Jamie Foxx.
What type of audience you dealing with on the Peppermint Line? What type of audience are you dealing with in the Peppermint Lounge?
Well, it was all black. Pretty much all black.
Is it hood?
It's hood though.
It's hood.
It's hood, but good hood though.
Okay.
Good hood. People coming out to have a good time. People starting to buy bottles.
Like upper echelon hood.
No, not like
hood?
street cats that came out the ladder tonight, man.
Right.
Tired of selling drugs, man. I'm off on thirst. You know what I'm saying? Mixed with fly chicks.
This is no Def Jam though.
No Def Jam.
Okay.
Man. So, people coming there because Bob Sumner was running that room, and Bob eventually would become the talent coordinator for Def Comedy Jam.
Right.
So it was a good place to come through so people could see your set. Right. Tommy Davidson would come through. Everybody, all the guys and girls that you know now that are great, that are considered names, Monique and all of them, they came through and got it in.
Man, Bob Sumner. I have a story about Bob Sumner. I'll get into that one later. But what's up, good people? Hey, listen, I'm not trying to interrupt the flow, but I got to stop y'all, and we'll get right back to the money right after this. I don't know if y'all know this, but the boy's got his own merch. And when I say the boy's got his own merch, he's got his own merch. Take it in. Yes, right. We got to take it in hats. We got to come get this nigga hoodies. If you can go over to itsdelay.com and get all the merch that you see behind me, you can have it. That's right, people. I want to thank you guys for liking and subscribing. And make sure you go over to Patreon for the exclusive, uncut, unhinged material. Only for y'all on Patreon. Thank y'all. Get back to the money. I wanted to talk about some of the times that we had on the road. One in particular that stands out to me. Joey, this hurt my heart. I want to tell you on camera, Bill Bellamy.
What's up?
You broke my heart. That's what Michael told Fredo in The Godfather. You broke my heart. Now listen, me and Bill have talked about this 17 times since then. But this is Bill calls me. He was like, "Hey nigga, let's go in." Bill always want to do. He loves to introduce you to fly shit. Like he loves to be like, "You ain't never did it before."
I got
we
you.
We going to motherfucking the Maldives. We getting the fuck up out of here. So Bill was like, "Hey, you been to Japan before?" I was like, "Yeah, I've been to Japan." "You ain't never been with Bill Bellamy." "Oh shit. Okay, fuck it. We going Bill Bellamy."
Right.
He was like, "All right, we're gonna do some military bases out there, and we're gonna do like maybe 5 or 6 shows. Get that bread, look for the small shit to do." I'm like, "All right, bet." So I started thinking, D-Lay being the
Entrepreneur
and the innovator, I started thinking of different things that we could do, Joey, other than perform and make some money. Now, I'm familiar with the Japan run because I've been with Bruce. I'll never forget, I was going on the road with Bruce, and Bruce, we were in this van. Bruce, this one, he was like really big. We in the van, and he was sitting back, and he had one leg up. He had the whole back seat to himself. It was like an 8-passenger van. And Bruce said, he had the great embrace. He said,
You hear me? Little man.
He smiled. He said, "I hear good things about you." I said, "Oh yeah, thank you. I appreciate it." I said, "Man, thank you for allowing me to come out and open for you." He was like, "Yeah, I just want you to know one thing. I don't give a damn what you do out there. You could ride on that bitch on a zebra." The people came to see me.
Right.
And he smiled. I was like, "I appreciate that. That's dope." So what I learned from that tour was he was selling so much merch.
Yeah.
He was selling these T-shirts. He was selling so much shit. He had 4 other guys he had to fly out to help him sell the shit.
Yes, sir.
I said, "Oh my gosh." So after one show, he came up to me. He said, "Good job, young fella. I see you selling merch. What you selling your merch for?" I was like, "The same thing you selling yours for. Whatever you say."
This motherfucker this motherfucking D-Lay is a no name. He's selling his shit the same price as the fucking name, which was an idiot move.
I'm selling.
I tried to tell
impulse.
this nigga, I said, D-Lay, how you gonna try to sell your shit the same price as me? Niggas don't know you, right? He was like, "It don't matter. It's $20, right?"
$20.
So wait till I tell you this shit. So D-Lay says, "Yo, B man, please tell me when we go to Japan, you got something to sell." I said, "Yeah, I got my Back to My Roots DVDs. Remember this?" And I had about 7 cases of them, and I'm selling mine for $20. They are flying out of the case. D-Lay said, "Listen, B, I'm gonna tell you something. If I don't care what you paying me, that's fine. But I'm gonna make me at least another 15 grand off these motherfucking T-shirts and these DVD, not D-Lay DVDs, D-Lay CDs." I said, "Nigga, I'm selling a DVD for $20. What makes you think somebody who they don't know, they gonna listen to your dumb ass for $20? He said, "It don't matter. It's $20. So, okay, cool. I'll go through my first box in 2 shows. D-Lay got 5 cases of T-shirts.
I gotta have it, Bill.
Listen to me. I'm not making this up. Joey, are you listening? D-Lay has 5 cases. We got to help him put it in the back of T-shirts and CDs. Okay, cool. We get to the first base. D-Lay has 5 cases of CDs and DVDs. Okay, we move on to the next base. I'm out, another case of DVDs gone. D-Lay got 5 cases of DVDs and CDs. We go to the next base. I'm down to 2. I sell 2 more cases of DVDs. I only have maybe 150, 200 a box. So that's $4,000 right there. Right? Mm-hmm. Roughly. Cash. D-Lay has 5 cases of DVDs and CDs. So now, I'm down to 1 case. Wait. Go ahead. Because this shit is getting tight.
You goddamn right it's getting tight. I'm going to tell my side. It's time for me to tell my goddamn side.
Wait.
I got so 5 goddamn.
D-Lay said,
I got all
D-Lay said, B, I don't know what's going on. But when I was over here with Bruce, I was selling. I said, why don't you just sell it for 10? And you make your money on volume instead of being greedy. They not gonna buy my DVD. That's something they can see for a CD and a T-shirt for 20. Come on, OG. You gotta believe in your product. You have to believe. I said, D-Lane, just do the math. They know who I am. It's a memento. They don't know you. Even though you killing, you selling yourself too high. You'll do better. $10 is easy. Nah, OG, nah. I'm believing myself. So we got 2 more bases.
2 more bases.
This is what's motherfucking crazy. So we go to the next base, and D-Lake got 5 cases of DVDs and 5 cases of CDs. We get there, D-Lake said, B, I got a feeling the spirit spoke to me. I'm going to sell these last 5 cases, right? And the man who's the head of the entertainment says to us in the break room, this is the only base we can't sell. Am I lying? Look at his face.
I'm high.
He said, this is the only base that the commander said, and nobody ever said we can serve me. This is his last quarter. He need this. He says, gentlemen, I know you guys, I hear you've had merchandise, but on this particular base, we're not going to sell to the soldiers. Now you can give them away. D-Lay said, I ain't giving away shit.
Nothing.
So listen, I see D-Lake. What the fuck? He biting through his teeth. I see him out the corner of my eye. And me and Big E, who's with us, are trying not to laugh. Because we never heard of such a thing. Go ahead.
Now, here's the deal. They actually shut us down like the last 3 bases. Like the first 2 bases, they let us get some off. And then
was it 3 in a row?
Yeah, because we were doing like 5 bases. So we got off on the first 2, and the third is when they shut it down. Now, I'm excited because I know that if Bruce was drawing those people, it's going to be the same thing. We're going to come in. I'm banking on my set. I don't care if you don't know me.
My set is going to want you to pay 20.
Period. I'm banking on the set.
This nigga had a $12 set.
Now, let me be even more specific with you. I'm going to be even more specific with you. I brought CDs and T-shirts.
Yes, sir.
600, excuse me, I'm so sorry. 6,500 pieces is what I brought. I still remember the number. I brought 6,500 pieces.
Oh, my God.
For this event. And I remember calling you.
I remember you had a specific number that you're going to come home with.
I know I'm good. 6,500 pieces, everything going for $20.
Oh, he about to kill the game.
I'm not dropping shit. I told Bill, I don't care what you got. Bracelets, T-shirt, bring everything. They buy it all. All right, cool. So I got 6,500 pieces. It's all, and I'm hauling because I got 3 loads of shit. It's like I got
a lot
3
of boxes
duffels.
you had.
I have, when you get off to an international flight, they give you those people be trying to bring you those little carts. I got 3 of them. I got 1 in the front.
This motherfucker got traveling with a Foot Locker.
I got everything in me, and they duffled up 6,500 T-shirts and CDs. We get to the first show. I got all 6,500 pieces. I go up. The show is not that sold out. That's the first thing I got nervous about. I was like, oh, shit. They're probably going to fill in late. I'm going to go up early, and they'll fill in when Bill gets here. No. The base had just kind of got word that the show was out, so this particular base missed it. They didn't get all the turnout. So that particular night, I sold 1 CD. I'll never forget.
1.
Because I had 6,000 pieces behind me. I sold 1. And Big E sells Bill's CD. So Big E's like, CDs, DVDs.
We got DVDs. Back to my roots DVDs.
Back to my roots, Bill Bellamy DVD.
Yeah.
So Bill probably sells about 10. He probably get off like 10, right? I get off 1 out of 6,500. So the second show, I'm like, okay, we got to do something different here. So I go to Bill. I say, Bill, hey man, you got to help me sell some of this shit.
No, but you mixing it up.
Or was it the second show?
No. Wait. That's true. What happened was I sold out of my DVDs, and you said, "Big bro, I need you."
No, negative.
Yes, it is.
Let me tell you how.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because you said, "Big bro, yo man, we only got a few more bases left, and I need your help." And I said, "You know what, D-Lay? You right. I'm gonna help you out." Because we had 2 shows. Right? And so you still stuck with the DVDs, right? This is the only time D-Lay ever been mad at me. And I didn't know he was mad for real. I thought he was playing. So me and E said, yo, man, you know what we'll do since you taking it to the face, nigga?
Just insensitive.
We're gonna help you sell your 6,500 motherfucking t-shirts and CDs and shit, right? So I'm done. I have 0 left. So we stand out there, and I forget that I told D-Lay that. And I go off stage, and I'm in the green room, and D-Lay comes in the green room, and he goes, B, I thought you was gonna stand out there and help me sell my, remember?
Yes.
And I didn't.
Right, and it was people.
And you was hot.
Let me back it up. Bill is still on stage.
Right.
Me and Big E are in the green room, and I'm on fire. I'm on fire, Joy. And Bill, he was like, just relax, nigga. We about to have company come in. I said, I don't give a shit about no goddamn company. I don't know them goddamn people. I'm trying to sell these goddamn 6,500 pieces. He was like, just be cool. You and Bill talk about it later. So they had 2, because Bill had
he couldn't even look at me, bro.
Bill had a meeting.
He was mad than a motherfucker.
Bill come on stage. He was like, well, we killed tonight.
Yo, it was the most.
I'm hot, Joey.
Hey, Joey, it was the most evil meet and greet. He was like, y'all had a good time at the show? I got 6,542 DVDs, CDs for $20. Y'all don't want none? All right, cool. He was mean mugging everybody in the line. So I look over there.
I'm hot.
And he say, you know D hot. You know D hot. I said, for what? He said, because you told him you was going to help him sell his CDs and you ain't come out there. I said, oh, shit, because I really literally just like forgot, because I'm not normally used to doing it. So I had to try to, go ahead.
Man, I'm hot. I'm so mad. I'm not riding back with these niggas. We rode together. Joey, do you understand? We came in there in the van, in a truck. I'm not going back with him. You know how I'm going back? I'm running back.
Well, I'm going to tell you what happened, right?
I'm running back.
So Didi said, I'm walking back to the goddamn barracks.
Barracks, right.
I can't talk to you right now, big bro. I love you, man, but right now, I can't talk to you right now, big bro. I can't talk to you right now. So I said, oh, he's serious. I say, he hot. You got money already, B. You already got money, man. You don't know what it is right now. I'm trying to come up, and I'm stuck. What I'm going to do with all these motherfucking T-shirts and CDs, right? So we riding back in the van, and I see Didi walking. He had these gray boots. And them boots was sparking because he was stomping so hard. And he was walking like George Jefferson. He was like this. And I said, man, pull over.
Yeah.
Because,
yeah.
Remember that?
He pulled.
So I pulled over. I got out the van because we going back to the barracks where we stand. And I had to apologize to him man to man. I said, D, I apologize to you, man. I didn't know, man. We was joking around. I honestly apologize. I was wrong for that, whatever. I can't take this shit right now, B. I don't know, man. I know, man. You just don't understand what I'm going through. He started screaming. He was like, you don't understand, man. I got 6,500 T-shirts and T-shirts. You rich already, motherfucker. And he takes off running with these boots. Sparks is flying everywhere. Full speed, as if he's running off his pain. He's flying across the campus of the base. The MPs, yo, show with the lights and everything, right? Do you remember this?
Yes.
Rolled up on him. He go, and he said, "Sir, can I see your papers? Can I see your papers,
Right.
Dimitri?"
Yeah, because you got to have orders on
You got to have
face.
your orders on you, right? He's like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, Mr. Bellamy? I said, he got 6,000.
Hey, man.
He got too many CDs and T-shirts, MPs. We let him walk it out, and we figured it out. But man, it was really one of those kind of stories that made us brothers, man, because it was so motherfucking. It's funny now. It wasn't funny,
not funny
in the moment.
Because I had all this shit, and I had already
got stuck with
tallied all of it. So here's the thing. The kicker is all that shit, 6,499 pieces that I have, I only sold one goddamn piece out of the whole 5 shows. I got to take all of this stuff back
to the States.
To the States. And I'm like, man, I don't want to have to carry all this shit. I got a wife at this time. I've already told her.
I'm about to come home with an extra 20 grand.
Easy, we got 20. I ain't worried about shit. I remember carrying all that shit because I couldn't carry it by myself. I had to ask her for help. Yeah. She confused. What is all this? 6,499 pieces. I didn't get a chance to sell that much. But, man, Bill, we have had some moments on that
Listen,
road.
man, it is, we're blessed that we are comedians, and what I love about our life is, we tell the truth. We have fun with it, and our friendship and brotherhood is stronger than ever. Because it's hard, to come up in this role all the way by yourself. It's nice to have somebody that understands who you are and then proud of you and then push you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I've always wanted to do that for you in your career as you're coming up and being successful. And we all needed that. Like Russell Simmons believed in me and pushed, and Bob Sumner. There's a lot of cats that was very, influential in my career to put air in my sail to get me going. You know what I'm saying? And you never forget those people.
No.
But the beauty of hanging out with you, I never knew what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I look forward to it. Because Dee gonna do some shit.
I've almost died twice on tour.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you like
I've almost died twice on tour with this man.
This man, I'm going to tell y'all one more story, and then I'm going to go. So this is hilarious, right? So I didn't know
I know
that,
where you're going.
I didn't know that D-Lay don't eat very well, but he drink a lot. Just remember I said that. He don't eat well, but he drink a lot. That should be a song. So what I mean by that, he don't eat enough to substantiate the type of liquor he be doing. Cool. So he might eat a little piece of chicken here, or he might have a little bit of this and a little salad, but never nothing to get because he was on that Jack. I never forget that Jack back in the day, just Jack on the rocks.
Yeah.
We're in Miami, Florida. I'll never forget it. I had an after party at this club, and Talib Kweli was there.
Yeah.
D-Lay is on his way out before the after party. Because if you remember correctly.
Yeah, it was before the after party. I was getting in before.
But listen.
What were we celebrating?
Wait. I'm going to tell you what happened that night. We were doing a show in either West
Coconut
Palm.
Grove.
No. We were coming down from
West Palm?
West Palm in a limo to that club. Remember, we had the limo, and it was Jay Reed's birthday.
I knew it was something going on there.
So
I
when
knew
we
I wasn't
came
drinking
in,
like that for nothing.
because that's the day that Jay Reed almost got choked out by a security dude for trying.
No. He did get choked out.
Yeah, but because he went to hug Monica, and the security guy was like, "Who the fuck is this nigga?" So then that was one thing. But
my bad. I thought you were talking about the real choke.
Oh, he got choked out another time.
Yeah, that was in Florida.
Shit always happened to Jay Reed. So anyway, D-Lay is in the VIP doing this. I said, D-D, you all right?
Let me tell you what I've been drinking.
Go ahead.
Let me just share with you, because if it's your birthday, goddamn it, it's my birthday too.
Right.
When April the 7th come, goddamn it, we partying, Bill.
We partying.
We getting it in. So I'm sharing in this moment. Like, I love to celebrate with my friends. So I don't ever mix. But if the birthday boy was like, man, let's do some tequila. I'm like, let's do some tequila. So you normally drinking brown. But I said, I'm going to just take a shot of tequila with my boy. Yeah, that one shot goes to 2 shots. So I'm like, I don't feel right, and I haven't really eaten. I need to eat. Every time I think
Ain't no food in the club.
There's nothing. So I've been drinking. Bill don't know it. Bill on stage. Bill is on stage while I'm putting these goddamn beverages down. I'm knocking these libations down. Yaka, yaka. So Bill don't see me. Bill's trying to get out. He's doing meet and greet. They're trying to get him out of there. So we're in the limo. We're talking, laughing, having a good time. Everybody's having a great time. We get to this club, and I don't feel like I'm myself.
Bro, so we in the VIP, right? And it's kind of crowded. I will never forget Talib Kweli comes through. There's a bunch of people, a lot of ladies and all this kind of stuff, celebrities and stuff like that. And Didi is doing this. I said, D, you all right? He said, give me a minute. It was a couch just like this. He goes behind the couch without no shame in his game.
Giving it up. Giving it up, Joe. Giving it up.
Hey, I'm better now. I said, did you just throw up behind that couch? Probably. He threw up all in the back. I'll never forget, it was a palm tree right there.
Yes, it was a little plant.
Little plant.
It was a little
he
plant
let
right
that
there.
plant have it. He come right back and got back in their ass. He started drinking again.
I was drinking again. But let me tell you what was so interesting about that night. There was a little Jamaican girl that was
That
taking
saved
care
your
of me.
life.
She saved my life. I don't know who that little
I don't know.
Jamaican
She
girl
was
is.
a pretty girl.
She was beautiful.
Really brown skin, wavy,
Yes.
jet black hair. And she
Yes.
said, I think he's not going to make it. Your man don't feel well, you know. And can you ask for ginger beer?
Ginger beer.
You know, there's something that settle his stomach, you know.
Man.
You know, Jamaican people always got the roots or something.
The root
you know,
to settle.
they need a something, the bitters. Do you know have some bitters? You know, maybe some ginger beer or some bitters, just to settle in his stomach, you know. The boy done throw up about 3-4 times.
Ladies and gentlemen, hey man, this has been another fabulous episode, a special edition with my brother, the one and only Bill Bellamy. Bill, brother, thank you for coming through, man.
Love you, boy.
I love you,
All
man.
day.
Hey man, listen, man. Go check us out on Patreon. You'll catch some of the clips on Patreon. We're not giving everything away. You will find out what's going on. Bill Bellamy's on tour right now. The I Want My Life Back tour right now.
Period.
Next stop, Tampa, Florida. BillBellamy.com for his new show. We're going to put all the graphics. Don't you worry. All the graphics, they all going to be laid out. Hey, man, Bill, it's been a pleasure. This episode, I'm going to go and stamp it. It's legendary.
Legendary.
Because I had a legend on it. Bill, thank you, man.
Face, thank you for having me, D-Lay. On the D-Lay Show. What?
This is the D-Lay Show. We'll see y'all next time.